You're not dreaming. You're watching our weekly announcement with Mr. Lobo. We are just coming down off a great night last night. Of course, we had our Twitch stream, and Mr. Lobo got to see Shin Kamen Rider at the King of Prussia movie theater there. I hope you're having a good week so far. We've got a lot of stuff going on, so we're gonna dig right into it. Right, Miss Mittens? Miss Mittens is exhausted. Having fun is exhausting, isn't it? That's something that. Well, anyhow, we've got something that's kind of neat. It's new. Our Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode, which of course we bubble wrapped, and we made into a bubbly Blu-ray for you. If you just saw it on the Twitch live stream, we've added more to it. There's an animated commercial and some more interstitial material. And it is available for normal purchase now, but these are the ones for the Blu-ray backers that are going out with their autograph and their DVD. So they'll be going out soon. So just letting you know that they're approved, right? We had our 6-point inspection, Aaron.
Yeah.
Our 6-point inspection. The artwork's fine. They'll play in multiple players. So we know that this product is good enough to go out. So they'll be going out to you soon. So thank you for supporting that, the Boy in the Plastic Bubble episode, which I think is a really funny episode. Like I said, we can't do much about that movie, but we did us in part. Jesus. New broadcast partners. That's right, new broadcast partners. Cinema Insomnia, the growing family of Cinema Insomnia affiliates. We have recently made our shows available to more public television stations. As you know, we've been airing on a few local and community stations. We've got, of course, we already had WBXZ in Buffalo, but the 2 PBS stations in Michigan, right? We had the Kalamazoo station, which is PMN1, and the CMN TV 18 in Oakland County, Michigan. So we had those 2 folks, and so we thought, let's make this easier for our community, public television, government stations to get this show. So we have partnered with Peg Media. We have uploaded shows for download, and already we have 5 new stations with a footprint of over 100,000 households. So this is very exciting. We have KGOV2, which is in Kokomo, Indiana. Kokomo, Aaron. Way down in Kokomo.
I know whenever I heard that song, I pictured they were singing about some random place in Indiana.
What was in the Beach Boys? What were they smoking? The Beach Boys. They wrote this song about a place in Indiana.
They were really high when they were sitting in Indiana, singing all about how tropical it is.
Tropical Kokomo in Indiana. So this flat, completely flat, rural place. No,
Bermuda, Bahamas, Jamaica, Indiana.
Yes. Bermuda, Bahama, come on, pretty mama. Yes. So anyhow, Kokomo, Indiana, on KGOV2, you can watch. For some reason, somehow watch Cinema Insomnia. We also have.
Now they saw this and they dropped us.
Yeah. We're tired of people making fun of our name. Aaron made a good point, is they probably named their town after the song.
Yeah.
It's like, we need to bring this, we want people to come here. What about that Beach Boys song? We should just rename the town that. We also have, we had Robin Phyllis here from Virginia, and Tidewater, Virginia Community College has downloaded Cinema Insomnia. So that's kind of exciting.
Yeah.
Next time we go to Monster Fest, maybe we'll be on the air there in that area. Wouldn't that be kind of fun?
On the air again.
On the air again. Yeah, I have been on in that area before.
Yeah.
2 Harbors channel, 2 Harbors Community Television in Minnesota. 2 Harbors Community Television in Minnesota got themselves some Cinema Insomnia. And in Erie, Pennsylvania, That's like doubly good, right?
Yeah.
Because it's spooky. Erie, Pennsylvania, and Pennsylvania, our home state. Our home state. I am an official over-the-air horror movie host in Pennsylvania again. That is so neat. So this is on the CAM channel, the CAM channel in Erie, Pennsylvania. And another one that feels real good.
Yeah.
Woodland, California, my old stomping grounds. Not too far from Davis. Right, so the next town after Davis is Woodland. Kind of in the, I guess, in between Sacramento and San Francisco somewhere. Definitely spent a lot of time in Woodland. So it's kind of fun to see. And we certainly have a lot of fans over there. So it's kind of nice that we're back on in California on another station.
Yeah.
And so all that's really kind of exciting. We have 4 episodes that we have put up there, and we're going to be adding new ones once a week. So if your uncle or your grandma or your neighbor works at a community, government, educational, television station, any TV station, you can just say, hey, you can get Mr. Lobo's shows for your channel. But the ones we've given them so far are Day of the Triffids. Is that the first one we uploaded?
Yes.
And then Terror in the Haunted House, which is our crossover with Creature Features.
Yeah.
Which Creature Features just announced they have a pay service, right?
Yeah.
A new channel.
And the episode was filmed in the Creature Feature Mansion.
The episode was filmed in the Creature Features Mansion. So this kind of crosses us over with Creature Features, the TV show, which I thought would be good since they're on a lot of community stations with their show. So I thought maybe it might get a help. Maybe they'll put us on back to back.
Yeah.
That would be great. And then I Bury the Living, which has a host of hosts in it,
a bunch of guest stars,
including Sally the Zombie Cheerleader and John Dimes, Sleazy P. Martini, Roxy Tyler, yes, Princeton Vice,
Nigel Honeybourne,
and Tim Caldwell.
Oh yeah.
Also from OSI, who just submitted a new episode of It's Cartoon Time to our Roku channel, OSI 70.
So we'll have that up by this weekend.
And of course, the last but not least, one of the best Cinema Insomnia episodes, certainly one of the funniest Cinema Insomnia episodes ever, with a great movie, certainly a good late night creature feature movie. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things.
AKA Weekend at Gurney's.
Weekend at Gurney's, yes. Oh boy. If you haven't seen that episode, we have a lot of fun with Joe Lascola as Mr. Lobo's agent, Gurney, who is basically like Bernie in Weekend at Bernie's.
Who also guest stars in that.
Who was also, with Terry Kaiser in the episode too. And then, of course, Babs and Countess Blood Sugar steal the show. They are so funny in this. And Miss Wendy is deaf in the episode. Lots going on in that episode. But anyhow, those we picked those 4. One, we thought that the horror stuff would kind of open the door with folks. What?
The Harbinger's not in that episode, is he?
Surprisingly not.
If there was ever an episode that you would think would have he died, you would think that would be it.
Yeah, it's too on the nose. We had to pass on it. It's too easy. No, I don't think. Yeah, it's surprising we didn't have him in there. I think I might have thought it was just to leave him wanting more. A little too obvious.
It's just funny with the number of other places we've shoehorned him in there.
Yes, but I think it's better when he's not needed.
Or
not wanted.
Well, he's always not wanted.
He's always not wanted. But when the Harbinger's completely unexpected, I think that's when I feel like it works the best. You almost forget about him, and then, oh, God damn it, here he is again. All right. So, pardon my French there. Here we go. So, new TV stations, 4 episodes up, and then 1 a week going forward. And we'll mix it up more, not just horror stuff. We'll put all the stuff on there: the sci-fi, the film noir, the West German talking car movies. Yeah, all the important genres. Speaking of important genres, we're working on a couple new episodes for you right now. The Ghastly Love of Johnny X is the one we're shooting right now. We have one important sequence that needs to be filmed, and we're going to go back to the drive-in for some B-roll. And hopefully next Saturday, maybe we'll go back to the drive-in for some B-roll. And so if you haven't been out to the Shankweiler Drive-In in a while, please go. It's awesome. They've got they're open 7 days a week now, and they've got some new menu items, right? They got a jumbo hot dog, and they got a veggie dog.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited. I can't wait to go back. But they're coming up soon. They're going to have Super Mario Brothers. They're bringing Super Mario Brothers back.
Yeah, in a double feature.
In a double fefer with Into the Spider-Verse?
Across the Spider-Verse, the sequel, the new one.
That's right, Across the Spider-Verse. So you get your Spidey tingles and your peaches all in one. I usually get the Spidey tingles in my throat when I try to eat peaches because I'm allergic to peaches.
So I don't know if you saw my inspired ramble from a few nights ago where it occurred to me, like, in some alternate universe, there's a Super Mario Brothers movie where coked out Dennis Hopper sings the Peaches song.
We don't know he didn't.
Yeah.
We don't know he didn't.
Yeah, I'd sort of like to AI that.
Wow. So yes, so come out to the Shankweiler Drive-In. They were kind enough to let us shoot for 2 days for the episode so far, and like I said, we're going back for a couple just some B-roll. We want to show cars and stuff.
Yeah.
We want to see it full of cars.
Oh my God, it's full of cars.
Oh my God, it's full of cars. Little 2010 reference there. So another episode we're shooting. Oh, I guess we should say how to support that episode.
Oh, yeah.
You want to be an associate producer of that episode and get a pair of Ghastly Scope glasses, a limited amount of them signed by the director. If you want your Ghastly Scope glasses, if you want your Blu-ray of the episode and a Blu-ray of the movie without our shenanigans around it, which is the only way you can get a Blu-ray of the Ghastly Love of Johnny X right now.
Yeah.
Become an associate producer. Go to cinnamonsami.com/JohnnyX. Is that right?
Yes.
And help us produce this, our most ambitious episode ever. I just keep saying it.
It's like in the 80s when every wrestling pay-per-view was the greatest event of all time.
The greatest event of all time!
Yeah.
This was so great we smashed Aaron's car. Too bad none of it was on camera. But we wrecked Aaron's car making this episode. He's almost got his car fixed up. Yeah. He's what, about $140 or something?
Yeah, 146.
$146 shy of making his own personal Kickstarter goal, which of course helps the episode.
Yeah. Not
Kickstarter, GoFundMe.
Oh, GoFundMe, yeah. Something that really surprised me the other day, because one of the times when we were driving up there where you swerved to miss the rabbit or whatever and hit something that was in the road.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw afterwards, but like the front end on the driver's side, like the panel was like broken off. The clips that were holding it in place had snapped.
Oh, the clips
and it was sticking out.
Oh, okay.
And when Tommy fixed my window, he fixed that on his own without saying anything. He didn't charge me for it.
Wow.
I went out and saw my car
just popped it back in.
Yeah, well, the clips were broken, so I don't know what he did to make the clips work again, because I tried popping it back in and I couldn't do it.
Oh, okay.
But I noticed the other day, I looked at him like, my car's, the front's not messed up anymore. And so I called and asked, and he's like, yeah, no, I did that. It's fine.
A big shout out to M&M Automotive in Kennett, Pennsylvania, for taking care of Aaron.
Yeah.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, I think he felt really bad for how much that part cost, so he's like, I'm going to fix some other stuff while we're in here.
He's a nice guy. Tommy's a nice
Tommy's
guy.
a really good guy.
So Tommy fixed up Aaron's car. Aaron put it on a credit card, but yeah, since Mr. Lobo is probably 75% responsible, might be a good idea for you fans to come together and finish that GoFundMe off. It's got about $146
Yeah,
left.
so it's almost to the goal.
So
So,
that's great. That's great that the fans have jumped on that.
Yeah.
That means they appreciate what you do for the show, Aaron.
Thanks, guys.
So
So that's GoFundMe.com/fix-Aaron's-car.
GoFundMe.com/fix-Aaron's-car.
Yeah.
And onto our next disaster. We are making a show just for the kids, just for kids look at this. Look at this. If this doesn't melt your heart, you have no soul. Look at that. This is Edie as Mr. Lobo, and there's Miss Mittens there too. And we have this wonderful clutch of new kids, Aaron.
Yep.
We got Samantha's kids, right?
Oh yeah, Brendan, Ellie, and Molly.
Brendan, Ellen, and Molly, right?
Ellie.
Ellie?
Yeah, you said Ellen. Yeah, so Brendan, Ellie, and
Ellie.
Molly.
Brendan, Ellie, and Molly.
Yep.
Well, yes, and then of course we have Eva.
Yeah.
And Ava. Ava and Edie.
Yep.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, and that's how we had to redo the Boy in
Yes.
the Plastic Bubble. Because I heard Eva, and so I spelled it with an E and
Yeah.
had to fix it.
Ava and Edie.
Yep.
We have Vivi.
Yep.
We have Sunny.
The OG Junior Lobo Cub.
Yes,
Vivi.
yeah, Vivi's the OG Junior Lobo, Junior Sleepless Night.
The senior
Lobo
Junior
Cub.
Lobo Cub.
Sunny, who just had a birthday, just turned 8.
Oh, wow.
And I feel like we're forgetting a couple.
Beatrix.
Beatrix, of course. Man. So
I feel like you're forgetting her at this point because she's almost considered a cast
almost
member
a
with
cast
how much she shows up here.
Yeah, she definitely has a role, an
Yeah.
actual role in Ghastly Love of Johnny X.
Yep.
So
Oh, and she was a trooper. It was like 30 degrees
so
outside.
cold out.
Yeah.
Both our zombie cheerleaders were freezing.
Yeah.
So anyhow, if we've got this wonderful and all the ones that we don't know about, and all the ones
Yeah.
that haven't contacted us are ones that we can't spit up off the top of our heads. All you wonderful kids out there, youngins who are somehow, that's a special kind of kid who can watch this show.
Yeah.
A lot of adults can't even watch this show. People go, oh, kids don't like this sort of stuff, or kids can't get behind these kind of things. And then you see these kids who are really on board, and you realize, oh, that's a certain kind of kid.
Yeah.
That's a special kid. That's a smart kid who really likes this kind of stuff. So we want to foster that. They're going to grow up fast. We got our kids episode we're doing because we're trying to raise them right. They got to have some more giant monsters. And so we're doing a giant monster episode, Giant Monster Air Sea Battle, Super Turtle meets Shovel Face. That is our latest Gamera enhanced version of a Gamera movie that we're doing. And it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to bring back a lot of the aspects of the Sleepless Nights Lobo Cubs, make an episode just for our younger viewers because they're our future. They're our future. So if you want to support that episode, for the children. You can jump on as an associate producer. I don't think we have do we have a
We don't have a set link for it.
a special link for that, but if you go to the
pre-orders.
If you go to cinemainsomnia.com/pre-orders, Giant Monster Air Sea Battle Super Turtle meets Shovel Face. Hopefully it'll make everyone smile when they read it and say it. You can jump on that episode as an associate producer, and not only will you back that episode, you will get a Blu-ray, you will get a DVD, and you will get an autograph.
Now, have we set up a video submission page yet for the...
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Good point. There's a video submission aspect to this episode. We want to hear from all of you youngins who are watching this show. If you parents or guardians want to make a short video with a junior sleepless night for the episode, it has to be about 10 seconds or less long, and it has to be shot sideways So we have the widescreen aspect. The best quality you can, hopefully in a quiet place. Don't try to add a lot of music and stuff like that, unless you
give a little space on the lead in and lead out besides the 10 seconds.
give a little buffer.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because we want to be able to cut it into the episode.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's fine if you want to send us a version with sound effects and without. I mean, that's fine. But what we're trying to do, we might need to play with it a little bit to cut it into the show. So the cleaner the better. Yeah, 10 seconds long. You're not dreaming, you're watching Cinema Insomnia. I'm not dreaming, I'm watching Cinema Insomnia. Hi, my name's Billy, and I'm a junior sleepless night, and I watch Cinema Insomnia.
Smashing a fog machine with a baseball bat.
Smashing a fog machine with a baseball bat. Riding around on your bicycle with a house plant in your in the front basket. Whatever you want to do. Just maybe just showing you watching the show on TV. Whatever it is, we want to see it. We want to see who's out there watching. So submit your videos. Go to cinemainsomnia.com. We have a video submission page. So we talked about that. Saturday. This room is big and empty. We did some pretty exciting stuff last Saturday with this green screen. I didn't talk about it at the top of the announcement, but we did some experimental stuff on Saturday where we put us in front of the movie, and we had two guests, Rob and Phyllis from Phantasmo Industries, also Monster Fest in the Narrow Theater. We had them here, and they had wireless headsets so they could hear the movie. We watched the movie together. We all had wireless headsets. We could watch the movie together. And there was no weird bounce back, echo, splashback. And you could see us, and we had the movie behind us. It was pretty exciting. So this Saturday, Johnny 3D wants to come a little early and play with the equipment here in the studio and try and do some kind of 3D thing on Twitch this Saturday. But we have a backup for you. We have the Bob Wilkins Halloween special, which actually we used to pair with a 3D video because it was so short. We used to come with Murders in 3D as a short, but when we went on Alpha, the rights to Murders in 3D we couldn't clear. So it used to be that the Bob Wilkins special was a half an hour, and then we had Murders in 3D, but now the Bob Wilkins special has been expanded to a full hour.
Yeah, we went and found the old master tapes and added more footage.
We have more footage, yes. This is basically the Bob Wilkins special, The Lost Tapes, I believe, is what we call this version of it. And it was originally constructed for the science fiction,
you showed it at
the World Science Fiction Convention where the Hugos are given out. We made it for them, and then we released that version of it on DVD. So Saturday night, we will be watching the Bob Wilkins special, The Lost Tapes, for our feature product. And then, and beforehand, we'll play around with 3D. How about that? So this might be a good time to mention the studio. We have our evil landlord is always at the door. The nicest evil landlord around. He is self-proclaimed evil landlord. But if you like what we do here in the studio, if you like these announcements, if you like the live streams, if you like all the programming, please support OSI Studios. OSI, best way probably to get, the easiest way is cinemainsomnia.com/support, but also GoFundMe.com/OSI-studios. That is basically, that takes care of our basic monthly expenses in this space. And boy, is it nice to have a place to work. And we have you to thank for it. I think we've done some of our best work yet because we have this studio. So thank you very much. We're going to have a lot of fun on Saturday, and we will see you for some 3D shenanigans and the Bob Wilkins special, the Cinema Insomnia Bob Wilkins special. All systems go.